Hi everyone and welcome to my channel Star Seeker Tarot. My name is Nia, and if you have found this reading, or if the reading has found you, it's because your spirit team led you here to bring you information, guidance and advice for your highest good, something they really want you to know right now. Or maybe you always watch my videos, let me know which one it is. So as you can see, I have these three beautiful groups to choose from. I love these animals so much. For group number 1, we have card 18 with the 2 doves on it. It says white dove, peace, purity of spirit. And with it, we have a crystal quartz moon. Then for group number 2, we have card 30 with the blue jellyfish, surrender, acceptance, and with it we have a chromatic glass sphere. And then for group number 3, we have card 15, the beautiful owl, thinking, learning, and with it we have an Aragonite to match the warm tones. So all you need to do right now, as always, is to just focus your attention on today's topic. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, pause the video if you have to, and when you think you're ready, just see which one or which ones, because you can choose several, of these 3 groups calls your attention the most. Do not overthink it, let your intuition decide, and then you can have a look in the description box down below where you find the timestamps for each individual group. So I'll see you there. Welcome to your reading, group number 1, everyone who resonated with the white dove, number 18, and this beautiful crystal quartz moon. So spirit led you here, you were guided here. That means you will receive some very important information, advice and guidance for your highest good, something that they really want you to know. Join in on my grounding and cleansing breath if you like. And let's go. So I don't know if you can feel it, but today the vibrations, the energies are very ethereal. Can you feel it? Time and space are relevant. So when you're tuning in, you should be able to feel it. I feel quite otherworldly. And this is something that you have to embrace, or that is being confirmed for you right now. Completely otherworldly. And there might be a little bit of a triggering or sad reason behind it for some of you. You know, when we struggle in the 3D, when we struggle with our physical existence, we open up to the ethereal existence, to the astral realms, to everything spiritual. So a message here is, and I'm starting to feel very emotional, so that's coming from you and from myself as well. But yeah, when you are struggling and when you're hurting, your spirit team, they want you to know it cracks you open so the light can come in. That is a very positive approach when it comes to, you know, looking at pain and what it does to you. So this is going to be a very advanced and very spiritual reading. If that's not your thing, pick a different pile. This is very, very deep. And for the wise old souls amongst you. Oh, there is a yellow heart on this card. This is making me so happy. I don't know if you can see or not, but this dove here has a yellow heart, or is it the other one giving it to the other dove? Or is it in the background? No, it's in the background. They're kind of kissing, and you know, where you have this gap in the background, a yellow heart peeks through. I don't know if you're subscribed to my Heaven's Bridge Tarot channel, but by the time you're watching this, a reading will be out with a yellow heart on the desk, and it's a lovely message. And angel number 1111 plays an important role. What does that mean? So 1111 means that you are very aligned with the angelic realms, and it can also mean that there's an open gateway available to you. So your hardships, your struggle, the darkness, it did not break you, it did not destroy you, it just cracked you open, and it made you so ethereal. And we will be finding out what the higher purpose behind it is, but there is always a higher purpose, and peace is coming. So I feel like this is yourself. I feel like this is part of your soul that you lost, which is coming back to you. And you are giving yourself this peace and this purity and this love that you need. Because as a mature, wise old soul, you know that everything you look for on the outside actually comes from within. So if within you are healed, you are balanced, you are loving, you are high vibrational, it will meet you. It will be reflected back to you in the outside world. So by you just loving yourself and embracing yourself and all the darkness, because you understood, it cracked you open so that the light could come in. You have not just grown and you've not just been, enlightened to some extent. You also make yourself available for very loving soul connections that are coming in. I feel the love and I feel the peace. So this might be a next level with a partner that you are already involved with. It doesn't have to be romantic, it could be, but any, loving soul around you with a pet or someone new will come in. But understand it's because a part of yourself is coming back to you. You are getting whole again. Oh my God, do you know this song? It's a British girl band. I really like them. That was 20 years ago or something. Atomic Kitten, Whole Again. Look up that song, it comes to mind. And we will be using, why am I getting the tarot cards out? It's not time yet. I will be using the Spirit Song Tarot in a minute. So this song, Whole Again, you'll be whole again, you'll be fixed, you'll be healed, you'll be cleansed. It's available to you, and I feel that you will be having or have already been having a lot of otherworldly experiences, synchronicities. You've been seeing angel numbers maybe, or you've been seeing things, hearing things, feeling things other people can't. Your abilities are kind of skyrocketing for some of you, and it shouldn't scare you. It's preparing you for this new reality. That's a reading coming up soon about timeline shifts, so keep an eye out for that if you are interested. Now I'm going to be using some more of these beautiful, gorgeous animal spirit oracle cards that Katrin sent to me. Danke. Thank you if you're watching. Did you get my email? I sent you an email many months ago if you're watching. The rest of you, psychic download time. Do you see how this rose gold bronzy color is so shimmery? Rose gold, rose. Smell of roses, or the name rose. Yeah, love and peace is coming, and I'm feeling hugging energy. I feel like you have someone in the spirit realms who wants to give you a very nurturing hug, or who has been hugging you when you had moments where it got very dark and we had, breakdowns. You thought you were alone, but you were not. There was this presence with you, loving you through it. So it could be a past and loved one, a guardian angel, an ancestor, the divine, your spirit animal, I don't know. But something about rose gold will be very important for some of you. And please only take what resonates. It's a collective reading. If you hear something that doesn't feel right, it will be for someone else. I have to look at this card first because some images are quite explicit and I might have to cover it up. No, I don't have to. 11. Did I not tell you 11? I love that so much. I say something, it shows up in the next card. And I do have a reading about a goddess. She wears, these beautiful antlers. I'll link it in the description box down below. It's a goddess reading. Dear, gentleness, heart, intelligence. So you are the carrier, so to say, of your own light. You are a light bringer. You are a light worker, definitely. You are here for a reason, and you are needed. You are very much needed. And that's actually something Katrin put in the little note with her cards. You are needed here on earth, and that's not just for me, it's for other people as well. I feel like you're not just needed here, you are needed in other realms of consciousness and existence as well. So because of your pain and your suffering, if you chose love and growth and understanding, you have transformed to a point where you have become someone new and you have many healing abilities. I see many of you being so empathetic that you pick up on, the feelings of the animals, for example, on their voices, or of other beings as well, like angels or past and loved ones. You are very receptive to what's not heavy and dense. And this is a true gift that you have acquired, and they want you to use it, And whilst you might be thinking that you have become, I don't know, delusional or crazy, or, when you suffer so much, you lose your mind. You have not become stupid, right? You're not stupid. Your heart has become so intelligent. It's all about, passing on this knowledge by the energy of the heart and bringing this light. So you are a light worker, you are needed. And there is an important kind of task coming, will be given to you. Notice how these antlers are kind of forming a portal. So it's still a while until the 1111 portal opens, but I have a reading about it. I'll link it in the description box down below, because all readings can be timeless. I definitely see a portal opening up to you. I have many portal readings if you are interested. I can also show you this card, no nakedness on here, 28, Beetle. Creativity, inspiration. I love, beetles, and not too long ago I showed you a round oracle cut with a scarab on it. To me, these kind of, insects represent a spirit. These are spirit animals that are very unique. So you are very unique. You have very unique qualities, and your journey is very unique. And I feel like you have already kind of surrendered. Maybe you think it's for a sad reason, because you have become so overwhelmed by something outside of your control that you just, you've given up, you've given in, and you might think it's a defeat. It's not. It's just you surrendering your will to the divine. And that is so unique, and no one else can do that. There are only very few souls on this planet who can do that. You're one of the chosen ones, definitely. And these, how bugs have such beautiful shimmery wings, or what do you call that? Their body can be so amazingly shimmery, but most people hate bugs. Bug spray, they want to kill bugs. They just can't connect because they're not fluffy or cute. So if other people, have told you or labeled you not cute, not conventionally beautiful or attractive or normal, it's on them. It all lies in the eyes of the beholder, and in the eyes of the divine. You are so shimmery and so unique. What's the trees? They're seeds. They look like this wing here. They fall from the tree, and then these things fly and spiral, and they actually look like fairy wings. They have the little seed attached to this thing that looks like a fairy wing. Please, what tree is that? Because that's a message. Look up what tree that is and look up the meaning behind it. So a seed has been sown, and we need to find out more, but this looks so amazing. Again, with the number 2, balance, harmony, peace, and fairness and strength. A good balance between your mental, emotional, and physical energies. So healing, it's coming in. But you need to embrace your fate and your destiny, which most of you will have done already. And this is a blue phoenix, by the way, which is so unique here. The color blue is a big theme in my readings on both channels. Phoenix from the ashes. And blue to me is very emotional, is associated with water energy, very psychic. I'm getting high priestess energy as well. So you are a phoenix, rising from the ashes. But the way you come back is not necessarily like a, firebird. You are a water bird, okay? So you have gained some emotional substance and abilities that will serve a much higher purpose. Truly a gift, and my eyes just moved on their own towards the card that's laying over there, the blue jellyfish, so maybe watch that reading as well. Now I can also show you this card, how lovely. 21, the buffalo, abundance and wealth. So earth sign energy. Now I definitely include myself in this reading. It really resonates with me. So we are in the same boat. You know, if you are this much different, you can't relate to most people, and you do not have worldly success and anything, you know, physical and anything 3D fades from you, and you think you have no platform here on planet Earth. You are not meant for this realm because your vibration is not earthly, because, you know, it's all going against you. Don't associate with these energies. You are needed here on planet Earth, and also in other dimensions. So you're probably, you know, light worker or a chosen one, a connector, you know, connecting the two realms. You will, you know, co-create, collaborate with the higher realms, but you need to do something here. You need to be here. And look at this huge buffalo. So you might feel like an airy, fairy, you know, little bug, or like something that has no physical substance, but you'd be surprised. The universe is giving you this heavy buffalo energy right now. And by the way, 21 is the world card, so that's completing cycles. The last chapter on your journey here is still missing. I don't know how many years that chapter will last, but your chapter, your book, your story in this incarnation is not over. You are meant to experience stability, abundance and wealth, but not in a superficial way. I'm telling you that, in a way that you're really gonna not just profit from this on your own, you're gonna help other people profit from it as well, and find peace and purity and stability and harmony in the physical through healing, through creativity, you know. But I see you definitely as this light worker being here, so that's very, very interesting. Let's move on to tarot. But if you claim these messages so far, please give the reading a thumbs up and leave a comment. It helps other people like you find me. So if you don't know what to say, leave a dove emoji. And if you are new and would like to join this lovely tribe, please subscribe and turn on the bell if you want to be notified when I post new content. Look at that. We have a dragonfly here. So I don't usually get this information, but I feel like many of you are subscribed to my Heaven's Bridge Tarot channel. So, you know, loss and grief and having someone in the spirit realms is heartbreaking, but it also opens up our energies to these other realms, and that might be something that happened to you. I hear songs in my mind. It's almost like the angels are singing. I hear beautiful angels singing. I don't know if that comes from you. The shaman, number 5. Look at that, look at that. So this is probably an eagle, divine wisdom, spiritual power, and it came through in the reverse. So this is the Hierophant in the regular tarot. You are someone who is meant to break traditions, who is meant to not fit in, you know, and many of you probably have never had a superior or a boss, or if you have had one, you struggled with authorities, not because you are rebellious or, you know, a criminal or something. It's because you are such a powerful, independent, unique being. It's just so hard for you to fit in, and you never meant to fit in. You are here to create something new, and your time is coming now, and you have so much more spiritual power than you think. And up until now, it was kind of a painful, harsh contrast, you know, your spirituality compared to your physical power. So I see some physical health issues here. I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving you medical advice, only spiritual advice as a medium, which 99% of you know. I just need to say it. But that is a thing of the past. Stability is coming in. So if you see the number 8, It means that, you know, you receive help to have, you know, a life where you don't live with one foot in the 3D and with the other foot somewhere else. You're gonna have both feet here on planet Earth, and you won't be suffering. It will feel very balanced, but you need to do something new here. 7 of Acorns, determination, stamina. This matches the buffalo vibe so well. So you have determination and stamina, or else you would not be here anymore. Okay, you might come across as maybe fragile or overly sensitive to other people, or you probably don't have as many physical, earthly, worldly successes to brag about as other people do, and that's why they might look down upon you. But you are a lot stronger than most successful people, and that's a God-given gift, divinely given gift, that you will continue to use. So stay here, you are needed here. I want to ask for what specifically, but this is just here to give you validation that you are very special, very unique, that you will find peace and love and balance and partnership and harmony, and that you still have a very important thing to do here on planet Earth. What is that? Are we allowed to know? Page of Acorns. This looks so fun and uplifting. I'm so glad to see this. What kind of monkey is that, please? Do you recognize this monkey? I kind of do, but it's interesting how it looks like a cross between a monkey and a chameleon. So, discovery, enthusiasm. Many of you are probably feeling quite drained and you're not enthusiastic anymore, but that's going to change when your physical burdens when they are lifted, when that weight is taken off your shoulders, or I don't know what struggles you have in a 3D, anything material like financial issues maybe as well. When that's taken away from you, you will awaken, you will reawaken like the phoenix, and you'll be very enthusiastic about this new chapter. So it's something that's going to make you feel very excited. What is that? Okay, I thought it was a horseshoe, but it's probably a snail house or something. But look out for horseshoes. Luck. And I see a bubble here. Yeah, no one's gonna burst your bubble. Can we please know, are we allowed to know about this gift, about this light that group number 1 are carrying, and what they are meant to do here? If we are allowed to know, please. The world, I told you, the world, here it shows up. I love how that goes today. Fulfillment, celebration. A whale. The whale did show up in a reading I did. Which one was it? Was it the 555 one? You are entering a new era. Watch it if you missed out on it. I hope it's the one where I was talking about the whale being carried somewhere. I don't know. But anyway, celebration and fulfillment. So with this monkey, the way you will be using your abilities and your gifts of creativity and healing will be very, very fun. So it won't be feeling burdensome, you know, or like a heavy responsibility and you being confronted with a negativity and darkness in other people in this field of action. Now it will be so fulfilling, it will be so rewarding, and it will be so fun. And with this celebration energy and how this whale is kind of laughing and having a good time. And I see a sunflower here as a sign for some of you, yellow flowers, and the sun shining underwater. I don't know what kind of party you will be having, but you'll be celebrating things, successes. But remember, it's successes that combine your ethereal nature with the 3D and your light worker entity. So this will be so many different things depending on who you are. This will be something you already kind of know about. Feel free to share in the comments if you're comfortable, if you watched it all. Thank you so much. And if you want to let me know, leave a whale emoji. If you want to send in some cards or crystals, I have an Amazon wishlist link in the description box down below. Thank you so much to my channel members and to all of my supporters, sending each and every one of with you. Many, many blessings, and until very, very soon, hopefully. Bye. Welcome to your reading, group number 2, everyone who resonated with the blue Jellyfish Surrender Acceptance, card 30, and this chromatic glass sphere. So if this reading has found you, it's because your spirit team wants to give you some important information, guidance and advice, something crucial in your life right now. I feel like this is very important for you right now. I only take what resonates. It's a collective reading, right? So if you hear something that doesn't feel right, it will be for someone else. Join in on my grounding and cleansing breath if you like. And let's go. So the vibrations I'm feeling here, again, are quite peculiar and very magical and inspiring. It was similar in group number 1 in the beginning, but here, yeah, it feels so fun, and it feels truly enchanting. So this is either something that is coming towards you, or you are already in it. But whatever the case, you will know that anything that you experience on the outside comes from something within you. So you are attracting this. And I just need to say, some people project. So if there's something negative that they do not want to face and embrace, they experience it from a third-party situation, a person or a situation, so that they have to look at it. I don't know why that is being brought up, but I need to say it. But in your case, something so, it feels so fuzzy and sparkly and warm. It's like pixie dust in my stomach. Not butterflies, but pixie dust in my stomach. You generate this vibration, so it comes back to you. And this jellyfish is dancing in the cosmos. Blue is a very psychic and magical color. And, now I know why I said the thing about projection. So surrender and acceptance. I feel like you have surrendered, or you surrendered a long time ago. You have accepted a very dark and difficult fate or a situation. Something quite heavy, like a blow of fate. And you are able to somewhat, get over it, find peace about it, move on from it, detach from it. So it's made you who you are today. This, failure, this loss, this trauma, it's still part of you, but you have truly elevated yourself from it. And as a result, because it's so genuine, you have unlocked some magic. Truly some magic. And I don't know if you're a SpongeBob fan, but I am. I'm reminded of the Jellyfish disco. It's so silly, but it's one of my favorite videos to watch when I'm down. The Jellyfish disco. So maybe this is a sign for you. Maybe not. Maybe you want to look up the Jellyfish disco. You won't regret. With number 3 and 0. Okay, hang on. I'm getting a psychic download. Bob, yeah, Bob, SpongeBob, someone needs to hear that right now. That's definitely a sign from someone in the spirit realms contacting you. Maybe they loved SpongeBob. And oh my god, kissy faces, silly emojis. So someone just wants to make you laugh and uplift you. I don't know who this someone is. This could be an actual person who is already with you, or who's coming towards you in a 3D, or someone in the spirit realms, like an ancestor, a loved one, an angel, a guide. Maybe you have hilarious guides, or the divine, just trying to uplift you, and you're up for it. And as a result, you're just you be having fun. I see, funny little faces someone here is making, like, some Asian mangas and cartoons and comics. They have hilarious facial expressions, those characters, like Chin-chan. Even if that's not your thing is fun, is kind of childlike, or inner childlike fun and magic. So, and with this sphere here, I see it kind of as the planet Earth, as the world. So if you want to travel, And there's something about Hawaii coming in, because Katrin, thank you for sending me these gorgeous cards. She said something, do you know the Rainbow Bridge in Hawaii, in Oahu? I hope I'm saying that correctly. So maybe you will get to travel to your dream destination, or you will move somewhere that is your dream destination. It doesn't have to be, tropical or exotic like that. It can be, maybe your dream place is somewhere in Scandinavia. I don't know. And Arctica, I don't know, but something about the world and about gold. Gold is an important element. Maybe gold jewelry, gold, money. I don't know what's coming in. We'll see. If you are lacking the funds for something right now, someone in spirit is going to send you these funds. It's going to happen. Don't worry about how. Okay, someone's saying don't worry about how. So if you want to have a really cool party or some kind of celebration, like a wedding or housewarming party, or buying a house, or like doing something that would make you feel, like you're in party mode, you're going to have that party. You're going to have the reason for the party and the party, no matter how big or small. The funds are going to be sent to you in a miraculous way. So we'll see what that is. Or the means, the ability. So this is the Animal Spirit Oracle, brand new, sent to me from Katrin, and I have to check. Yeah, oh my god, I did get a message about a really cold place like Antarctica. Okay, polar bear, determination, perseverance. So maybe you want to see the northern lights, even if not. So the polar bear and these enchanting green lights, these two colors here, when they are combined, they look like your sphere here that you chose. Throat chakra energy and third eye chakra energy. So, and this woman here, she's carrying her baby on her back. I'm definitely seeing something about travel or adventure, going for a hike. I don't know where. For some, this could be Egypt. For others, this could be like your hometown. For others, I don't know. In Scandinavia or in Hawaii, but something cool and fun is coming. Number 7 is chariot energy. So something that's been a goal of yours for a really long time. And it does kind of involve distance or traveling or movement, but it doesn't have to be all about that. It doesn't have to be a trip somewhere, like a holiday trip or whatever. It can also be you getting your career or making it into a school that you applied for, or you starting a family, something that's a huge milestone, something that's on your soul's bucket list for this incarnation. 777 might be your lucky number. I have a reading about 777. I'll link it in the description box if you want to watch it. Because, something about a lucky path unfolding. I only take this message if it resonates, but I do see that for some of you, you are someone who is sent, who is meant to cross paths with a person that you will be helping out. This could also be an animal, and maybe it has already happened. So someone, maybe you owe something to, like karmic debt, or you just, you agree to this. I don't know what the reason behind it is, but they need your help. They need your love and care. And you'll find them soon, maybe on this trip. So someone who's going to be under your care. It can be a partner, a romantic partner, or a friend, or a baby, or a pet, or I don't know, or a group of people. Yeah, you're being sent their way. They're going to meet you on their path, which is also your path. Oh, the fox. Focused, clever. Number 12. So you have been stuck in a rut or in limbo for some time, maybe. Maybe only mentally or emotionally, but for many of you, this could have just been, your routine, daily life being really tedious and you thinking that you're not really going anywhere, or you were forced to stay in one place, again, mentally, physically, emotionally, for a while. But, you know, this was not punishment. This was not the universe testing you. It was all part of the plan. And I feel like you have figured out a way, or you will figure out a way on how to get unstuck, because it's meant to be unstuck. And this star looks like my ring. I love my ring. This shining star, it really is the same kind of star. Did I say in your reading about gold jewelry? Maybe that was a message for me. I don't know. I love jewelry, obviously. So you might have a jewelry connection. Maybe this is about a wedding ring, or just an image, you know, some kind of promise ring, a promise. Something about your soul contract for sure. I see your soul's path, your soul's bucket list for this incarnation, and your spirit team wants you to know you'll be met with a group of people or a person, or you're already with them, and you'll be celebrating something, and it's maybe something that you've been dreaming of, but you couldn't have it, or it will come as a result of you getting unstuck out of a situation that kept you back. Maybe your physical health, maybe your finances, maybe your other responsibilities, you will know. But ideas will come to you if you open up to higher guidance, connect with your spirit team. They will give you the solution that you need if you feel like you know, you have to figure something out, like you need a solution. I don't have to cover this up, but I still want to a little bit. It's not really showing that much, but yeah, kids might be watching. So pandas, 24, kindness, compassion. This bear looks so cuddly. Oh my gosh, so cute. I love bears. It looks to me like my baby nephew. So there's definitely a message about, you know, pets and kids, or someone you feel is like cute and cuddly and in need of your TLC. They're waiting for you if they're not already there. So a very important soul connection on this path. You are meant to be together, and it might be something quite loose, you know, like in my case, being a godmother to a nephew, like this could just be something for a short while, but is very powerful. I don't know what this is, but I have a feeling you already know, you're kind of already suspecting. Okay, so feel free to share. It could be parenthood, it could be fostering animals. I don't know what it is, but I feel so much love and cuteness coming from this. And you being in your element, because you might be someone who has a lot of love to give, or a lot of wisdom to share, because you've grown so much. You have made it through this darkness, and you are so deep. You don't want to, you know, spend the rest of your life just indulging, which is fair if you want to do that, but you want to do more, and you'll be able to do so much more. So interesting how we have spring and the night combined here. So something is springing, offspring, growth. I'll be getting out the tarot cards in a second to find out what that is. If you claim these energies so far, please give the reading a thumbs up, and please leave a comment, because it helps other people like you find me. So if you don't know what to say, leave a jellyfish or a panda emoji. And if you are new and would like to join this lovely tribe, please subscribe and turn on the bell if you want to be notified when I post some content. So I'm being quite creative when it comes to covering up risky bits. This deck is gorgeous, but it is a bit explicit sometimes. So, but this still looks nice. I'll be using the Animal Wisdom Tarot right now to find out more. We have, again, pink flowers on the back of the deck here. And wolves might be a sign for you. Let's see. Yeah, growth, green and pink. I love the color combination. As a kid, I used to hate it, but now I love it. So heart chakra energy. You'll be passing on your love and joy and your care. Teddy bears coming to mind. Let's see. they're preparing you for this. So again, it could be a partnership, you know, it could be a full-grown person who just needs your love and your tenderness, or maybe a project, you know, a house. If you want to give your love to a house and restore one, or a car, you know, fixing something that needs all your love, and you just have so much, you have a lot of attention for detail. They are giving me a number. This is really weird. They're giving me a phone number. Oh, what is this about? I don't know what this is about, but someone here, please come back and tell me if this is you and if this happens to you, or if it's already happened. You will get a phone call, and you know, when you have a missed call and you check your phone and it's not a contact that you have saved on your phone, it just shows you a number. And this number might have, you know, a code of a foreign country on it, because they just showed me the German code, which is +49, so 0049, maybe something about Germany or any other country. They're also showing me 52. Which country is 0052? Let me know, because that might be a message for someone. And if it's not you, don't worry. Jaguar, 8 of branches, number 8. I talked about this in group number 1 as well. So, and the moon. So watch group number 1 if you felt drawn to it, or maybe you're coming from group number 1. This is coming and it's already almost there. Hang on. Gua. So gua. Guacamole, I don't know, something about exotic places. If you want to go to an exotic place, you're probably going to end up living there, or getting there, or maybe some exotic to you, kind of a role that you're not really used to, but that your heart craves is going to be yours. Initial J, the initial J. So if you will cross paths with this person, or if they're already in your life, their initial might be J and your initial might be A. I'm getting that very clearly. And J and A in German is Ja, so yes. Yes, this is a big yes from the spirit realms. The vulture, 10 of feathers, and they both, I kind of pulled them in the reverse, but I want you to see the art in the upright. So with the 8 of branches being in the reverse, it's kind of signifying again that it will happen very quickly if it hasn't happened already, and it's something after a long kind of blockage situation or being stuck situation. And here we have the same energy, so something that you thought was dead or ended is gonna be followed by a rebirth and a new beginning. And I see these 2 birds here, so again the partnership coming in. So you might have thought, or might still be thinking, that some kind of partnership situation will never be part of your life because of past trauma. So this could be a parent-child situation. Maybe you reuniting with a lost parent, or you know, a parent that abandoned you, or a separated sibling, or you know, a separated partner, definitely a soulmate from a past life. I don't know what kind of connection that maybe ended painfully, or that you thought you would never have. It's gonna happen for you, so this is not dead. By the way, watch out for feathers, because feathers appear when angels are near, and you are very connected to your spirit team. That's what it means when you see 333. It's your spirit team watching over you, watching out for you, and communicating. And with this cross here, I see this as XOXO, like many, like so much like love and warm feelings, and maybe kisses, if it's appropriate in your kind of connection. And like, oh my gosh, I see 2 faces kissing. So if your love language is physical, which I include myself there, you're gonna have an outlet for that in an already existing partnership, or one that's gonna come. Pulling all of these cards in a reverse, penguin, seer of shells. This is the Page of Cups. We have the bridge here. I was talking about the rainbow bridge, right? So, surprise. Again, pulled it in the reverse. This is gonna be a surprise, or it was a surprise that this person, this situation would be such an important part in your life, or maybe this other person is surprised. People involved are surprised. I love this little kid show with a penguin in it. Do you know it? It's like this cute little penguin who lives with his mum. And they do like silly, innocent stuff. I don't know why that comes to mind. I also see this as a crown. I see this as Queen of Cups energy, which is you. You can be a man watching it. But you will be required, and you'll be happy to be in your divine, feminine, emotional, nurturing, caring, loving, intuitive energy. Yeah. And you'll be giving emotional support and, you know, kind of Queen of Cups support to this group of people, a person or project. That's what you're meant to do. And again, G-U, I don't know what that means. Gigi, Jin, Genie. One last message, please. Group number 2. They're showing me a tongue. I don't know why they are showing me a tongue. Maybe you'll be talking to this person a lot, or in this situation, your linguistic skill will be required. And it's important that you, oh my God, my poor brain. I don't know what language this is from and if it makes sense in English, but you have your heart on your tongue. Yeah, that's English, right? Please let me know. So you speak based on your emotions. So you probably are very, you know, loving in your language. Maybe also, you know, language is your love language. It's important that you do this. So physical and linguistic love language is what you'll be using in this connection situation. Crab, 4 of shells. Crab with a B, not with a P. Very important. Cancer energy. So I find this very interesting because the 4 of Cups is usually can be a card of rejection or of abandonment and withdrawal, but that's in the past. You are this Cancer coming out of the shell, or this other person or situation is. So there's a lot about breaking blockages and getting unstuck and coming out of the shell. Very, very sensitive, very, very sweet, very emotional. You have a way of communicating to the soul, and this person, group of people, situation is going to be so receptive and grateful for that. And it feels like home. This situation, person or group of people, they feel like home, like family, because you're definitely soul family, or it's something that is in alignment with your, you know, soul contract. So you'll be feeling happy, homey, lovey-dovey, passionate, empathetic, caring, and fulfilled. Very fulfilled. It's almost like divine mother energy, if that's something you connect with. And yeah, you might have some very important water placements in your chart, in your astro chart. Let me know if you want to share. So this is your reading. I really, really loved it. If you watched it all and you want to let me know, you can leave a little Cancer emoji. And if you want to send in some cards or crystals, I have an Amazon wishlist link in the description box down below. Thank you so much to my channel members and to all of my supporters, sending each and every one of you many, many blessings, and until very, very soon, hopefully. Bye. Welcome to your reading, group number 3, everyone who resonated with the Owl card 15, thinking, learning, and this beautiful Aragonite. So if you have found this reading, or if it found you, it means your spirit team led you here to give you some information, some guidance, some answers, anything that you need to hear right now that they really want you to know. So let's get right into it, but I need my grounding and cleansing breath first. Join in if you like. And wow, I feel so loved. So there is energy coming through to tell you you are so very loved and you are not alone. This is making me feel quite emotional, and I hope you can feel it too. It feels like, you know, this owl is representing a very, very loving spirit that you have, who's always with you. They never leave your side, and they are with you when you go through darkness, because number 15 is devil energy in the tarot. So this doesn't have to be the devil, but it can be, you know, it can be your inner demons. It can be just pain, difficulty, severe struggle, you know, darkness. I don't know what you are dealing with, but we all have it to a minor or bigger extent. Hopefully it's on the lower end in your case. And please only take what resonates in this collective reading. If you hear something that doesn't feel right, it will be for someone else. But yeah, we all go through stuff, and this being, they love you. They're touching your shoulder and they're rubbing your back, kind of. They're saying, I'm with you. And they comfort you when you cry, when you feel really down. They're always with you. Wow, it feels like they're rubbing my back, and I can feel my own grandmother coming through. So if you have a mother figure on the other side, they're with you. And I see sparkles now. I see orbs. It's like they are sprinkling some loving angel dust upon you. It can also be, you know, a male presence, depending on who you feel connected to. But they have kind of, you know, these divine feminine energies of comforting you the way only a mother or a grandmother can, or a bigger sister. This feels like, you know, I feel so loving. Yeah, wow. Thinking and learning. I really find these colors so comforting. They feel so soothing, but there is something about the stomach or your digestive system. I'm not a doctor and I don't give medical advice, only spiritual advice as a medium. But if you struggle, you know, physically, there is a spiritual root cause for it. And for many of you, can be stress, anxiety. And this being knows about your stresses and about your anxiety. I'm kind of being shown physical stuff here. So wherever it hurts, there is like emotional pain behind it. And you need to address that to support your physical healing. And do you have some stomach acid reflux issues? Or just feeling weird in the stomach? It's because probably you're just so stressed. That can be one of the reasons. Yeah, they're showing me maybe your throat also hurts. They love you so much, and they're gonna give you some messages now that are gonna, you know, help you. But it should already help you that they're with you. They're with you. They're with you. I'm with you. I hear you. I love you. I love that for us. So, and see how these cards, I don't know if the camera can pick up on it, but they are kind of rose gold, which I love. So, heart energy, a heart-to-heart connection is what you have. And if this is a person in spirit that you know of, they are showing me their face, and I'm seeing that one of their characteristics might have been, this is not for everyone, that they had quite a roundish face and quite maybe a large forehead, very big eyes, you know, almost like this owl. They looked a little bit like this owl, and maybe they had do you call that a widow's peak? Yeah, that's so funny to me. And something about their eyes. So they're watching over you, and I hope you can feel them. I can literally feel my grandmother's presence standing right behind me. And they're saying, yeah, give you energy. Something about a ribbon. A present. Okay, I only take this if it resonates. But you have an object that is very precious because it has to do with a family tradition, maybe something that you inherited. Maybe this is a present that was given to you when you were a baby, or it comes from this loved one coming through. They love that you have it. Or maybe they are encouraging you to keep up some family traditions. You know, it's all about finding comfort in little routines and traditions. So, and this stag here, did you feel drawn to group number 1? Maybe you might want to watch it if you felt drawn to it. The stag is an important symbol. It's something about family pride. So they are so proud of you. Yeah, definitely ancestors coming through. They are very, very proud of you. Very proud of you. And this deck is so beautiful. It's a gift from Katrin. Thank you for watching. It's the Animal Spirit Oracle. I can show you this. Some images are quite explicit. I love this so much. 22, angel number 222. If you're subscribed to my Heaven's Bridge Tarot channel, did you see the message that was 2 minutes, 22 seconds long, where I talked about the heart in the sky? These flamingos are even making hearts here with their heads touching, balance and harmony. And again, this orangey, warm, pinkish, reddish balm for the soul color magic. Yeah, they want to balance you with their love. So I feel like where you are suffering right now, it comes from an imbalance, but this imbalance is probably kind of linked to loneliness or some heartache. And they want to tell you, you are so beautiful. Oh, I hope I'm not gonna cry. Sorry, this is making me emotional. Pick a different pile if you're not up for that, but you're very beautiful. And they wish you saw how beautiful you are, because you are. And you might resemble someone in your ancestry line, or maybe you resemble a famous person. But this is not just about physical beauty, but they do know that you have some self-esteem issues with the physical. If you have features that you inherited from a passed on loved one, celebrate that. That's how I connect, I look at my hands. When I miss someone, that's what I'm gonna say. In my skin tone, you might have the same thing, you are, and this is for everyone, you are the living legacy. You are the living legacy, okay, of your ancestors, and you are beautiful. And walk into every room like your ancestors sent you, because that's so true. You're here on a mission, and it takes a lot of courage and strength to do this mission. Your soul took on quite a lot for this lifetime, but you're doing it not just for you, you're doing it for all of them. And you're so beautiful and graceful in how you do it. You're not ugly. You're not any negative label that you might have put on yourself as a result of your suffering. Your suffering has not made you ugly. You're so beautiful. And they wish they could have told you that when they were still around. And there is something about, again, jewelry, or like jewelry or makeup or perfume or something for your physical appearance. Maybe they really like how you dress, how classy you are. Yeah, you're very classy. They love that. So I don't need to cover this up either. This is my favorite card in this deck. And I pulled it as the very first card for myself when I received it. So angel number 444 should be a sign for you too. Jaguar, protection, courage. They protect you. They protect you. Look how fierce this jaguar is. So fierce, such a fierce spirit animal. And this is also this owl, energy that you have. You have a very fiercely protective energy, but also a very wise and comforting and guiding one. And it could be more than just this one presence. This one presence I'm picking up on who gets so personal. They're definitely one person that you know of, but there are more people. I feel like a fairly small group of people, maybe 5 people, or 5. They're telling me 5, something about 5. Do you have a family of 5? Maybe, I don't know. But they have your back. They have your back. And if you struggle in connections and relationships, and maybe in your family you have some, people that you don't get on with, or they blame you, or they don't get you, or you think you're the black sheep, whatever the case, this energy, they have your back. They have your back. They are on your team, so to say. I mean, they do see things from a higher perspective and they don't pick sides, but they get you. They understand you. They know why you have certain coping mechanisms, or why you act the way you do. They know about all of that, and they don't judge you. They don't blame you. They love you. They celebrate you. And again, you're very beautiful in their eyes, inside and out. You're very, very graceful. And I love this diva here. I really love her. And if you're a man watching this, you know, translate it to how it fits your situation. Or embrace your diva energy as a man. I don't know. Take it how it resonates. Number 2. I love this. 2, 2, 4, and 2. These angel numbers are very important for you. Wolf, instinctual wisdom, wildness. If you felt drawn to group number 2, watch it too, because I use tarot cards with a wolf on the back of the deck, and it looks a lot like this wolf here. Did the lights just flicker, or was that me? Did the lights just flicker? Can you tell me? That might be a sign, flickering lights. So, they are telling you, you are not stupid. Do you have a lot of kind of self-esteem issues? Are you doubting yourself a lot? Stop doubting yourself. Don't overthink so much, and understand that if you are a perfectionist, if you are an overthinker, if you are very insecure, it comes from, you know, wounds that were caused by other people. So don't identify with these wounds and the consequences, because it's not you, it's not who you are. So you are a lot smarter than you think. And something about the wildness, something about letting go. Yeah, they're saying you are too serious sometimes, and they understand why, because you have to be, you know. There's a lot that you have been dealing with, and you needed to be like grown up, and you needed to hold back and cut back on a lot, and you couldn't just be carefree. But they would love to see you be wild and free for once, and silly, and telling you they're really sorry you had probably a rough upbringing where you couldn't be, you know, an innocent child that was kind of taken from you. Sorry. Or maybe you never got to, you know, be happy in your teenage years because you dealt with so much darkness. Maybe they are preparing you for a time now where you can, you know, be wild and free and have fun. We'll find out when I bring out the tarot cards. This is so emotional. If you claim these energies, though, please give the reading a thumbs up and leave a comment, because it helps other people like you find me. If you don't know what to say, leave an owl emoji. And if you are new and would like to join this lovely tribe, please subscribe and turn on the bell if you want to be notified when I post new content. Of course, I'll be using the Owl Tarot. Something about rainbows. Yeah, rainbow bridge energy. Rainbows also appear, you know, when ancestors, loved ones, and angels are near. They are signs, and they are a sign of connection. So you never walk alone. You never sit alone. You never stand alone. You never sleep alone. They sit by your bed if that's what you want, you know. If you have night terrors, or, you know, when your monsters haunt you at night, they're with you if you invite them in. And showing me number 1. Only take it if it resonates, but they're kind of, you know, I told you they don't necessarily pick sides, but you are their number 1. They love you. You're their favorite, and you are kind of under their wing. So they chose you. You are their main kind of person right now that they're looking after. They want you to know you are my priority. The Fool. The Fool. This is about fun and liberation and breaking free, with the wildness here that I was picking up on. Maybe you need to take a little leap of faith if you are in that situation. Go for it. But I feel like the overall message here is that you will kind of start fresh. So they're telling you some relief is coming. And release self-limiting beliefs and attachments to stories of suffering and victimhood, and, you know, like things going bad. What's this? What's coming here? It's showing me like a little board that you could almost like jump from. Or again, like someone being on some kind of platform or stage. Hang on, I'm getting a download. Okay, I see two things. I see a mushroom, but it's like a porcelain one or a crystal one. I see fur. Okay, so do you look like this? Because maybe you wear like fake fur, fake feathers, or you know, you like to dress up as a diva and wear like crystally jewelry. Only take it if it resonates. And Amber, the name Amber, is that your name? Or look up Amber. Wheel of Fortune. This is big. So this owl that's you. Green, Archangel Raphael energy. So, and the T to the T. So hang on. Yeah, you're ready to fly and leave your nest. I don't know how you have been nesting. Maybe you still live with your parents, or you were forced to move back in with your parents because of a situation, or like you have been nesting somewhere. You've been stuck somewhere. Maybe only figuratively, but it's time for you to spread your wings and fly. This is over. Something new is starting. And they're showing me a figure. I don't know what this is about. Someone lifting their arms, doing yoga or Reiki maybe. And again, they're showing me a tongue. So something about speaking your truth. Something about speaking your truth. The Eight of Wands. I pulled this card in group number 2 as well. So watch it if you felt drawn to it. Look how fierce this owl is. The owl's really going for it. Your spirit's like kind of pushing you. Whether you understand this or not, they're kind of pushing you, giving you the energetic push to finally leave this story, this attachment, this chapter behind. It's one that's linked to your suffering and to karmic debt, I'm hearing. So you have paid your dues, so to say. You have done the work. So stop being attached to it. You know, don't overthink. Don't think back on the pain so much. Be free. Focus on the new beginning. And something's coming. And you already know. So what is it that you really want? Where do you really want to be? Take action. Invest in that. And it should be something that makes you feel wild and free. It shouldn't be something that, you know, is linked to your seriousness. The seriousness that you had to acquire to make it through your pain. It's something where you're wild and free. Are we allowed to know what that is, please, as a last message? They're like poking you or tickling you. 10 of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, this is moving on. So you are kind of reluctant about this move. I don't know what this move is. So this could be you moving out from home. I kind of feel that you will be pushed out of your nest. So out of your living situation where you've been for a long time. And this will only be true if it resonates with you, because many of you will stay where you are when it comes to your living situation. But maybe this is about your job, or about, a relationship. You exactly know what this is. It's something that you are kind of a little bit scared of because you've grown used to it, but it reminds you of your past and it's no longer good for you. So you need to get away from it because it's burdensome and it's kind of blocking the light, and this light will only find you if you move. And when you move, many new possibilities will be presented to you, many new opportunities, maybe fresh new starts in your career and your relationships and your physical health and your whatever, and your creativity. So much new stuff, and it's going to be very light and very fun. But you need to make this move and drop some baggage and release some stuff, but you won't be doing it alone. Okay, this being is with you and a few others, and they got your back and they support you, and you can do this. They believe in you, and they're saying have courage and have faith, and we are proud of you. All right, so I really enjoyed this reading. I hope you did too if you watched it all and you want to let me know. leave a sun emoji for a fresh new sunny start. And if you would like to send in some cards or crystals, I have an Amazon wishlist link in the description box down below. Thank you so much to my channel members and to all of my supporters, sending each and every one of you many, many blessings, and until very soon, hopefully. Bye.